Spacey Sims, and as promised, we're here with Hatoful Boyfriend Holiday Star. So I'm gonna go to the Steam page. You can hear my thing going through. Hold on, as I'm going to the Steam page to read you about this. Obviously, to read to you about this. Anyway, ooh. Hopefully the music isn't too loud. We might have to turn it down. Anyway, so about this game. The lovable birds of Hatoful Boyfriend are back in the remastered holiday-themed sequel, Hatoful Boyfriend Holiday Star. Travel to fantastically styled worlds, meet interesting new chickadees, and find romance in the elegantly designed winter wonderlands. Dust the snow off your wings and take flight with familiar faces and new friends alike in extraordinary adventures hatched from the whimsical mind of the series creator, Hatoful. And developer Mediatonic. Okay, I can't read. Freshly hatched presentation. Experience Hatoful Boyfriend Holiday Star in glorious high definition. Okay. With extraordinary hand-drawn scenery and dazzling new watercolor world unlike any other. Old friends and new faces. All new stories and adventures starring your favorite feathered romantics from the original game alongside a whole new flock of lovable birdies. New avian antics. It's not a Hatoful Boyfriend game without a bit of the bizarre, like anime-inspired magical girl transformations for all your favorite pigeon boyfriends. Magical girl transformations for your favorite boyfriends. I have seen, when I was looking for the picture for the thumbnail, I'm pretty sure we get our husbandos into actually turn into husbandos, like actual peoples. I've seen the sprites. So that's somewhere in here. I don't know how that happens or what. But anyway, lab-grown bird stealing Christmas and a mysterious king of the holiday star. Lab-grown bird stealing Christmas. Well, that's getting loud, so we're going to turn that down. Delightful side stories. Veer off the flight plan for some marvelous episodic side stories and fun distractions like series favorite Ryota and his fantastic radio show. So this is obviously not in the timeline that we, okay. Hold on a second. Okay, so, I had to literally, this is the only one you can do, and I think as you do them, it unlocks. And there are minimal choices, but they do kind of impact the story, so we might, if we can, save before the choices. I'm going to save so we can see what all the options are. I think what I read is in this one, there's no bad ending. There's a way to get bad endings in this one. I think there's only one choice, and you have a couple of options, and one is right, and the other ones are wrong. So that'll be fun. But I think what I read about this one, you still end up doing the same thing, but it's just you get a different little scene in between. So we want to see the different things because it doesn't seem like it's super long. So anyway, despite the fact that it's the same price as the other one, just FYI, just in case you wanted to know. Actually, it's more expensive than the original one. I got I don't know, I got it cheaper. It was weird, because when I went to go buy it, I was like, oh, it must be on sale right now, and it's like I had $6 off for some reason, and I don't know why, because it's normally $15, and I got it for $9. But it seems really short to me, like, just looking at it like this, so I'm like, I don't know. But anyway. So, I did have to do this, because we have to do this, and I'm going to just turn this down a little bit more. It seemed really quiet when I was trying to do it, and I kept trying to test it, and I'm like, I don't know, it seems really quiet this time. And now I'm like, no, it's because my headphones were down really quiet. So, okay, we're going to try this. All right. Okay, the Christmas thieves attack. A brutal team of thieves here to steal the city's beloved Christmas trees. We thought they were just an urban legend until now. They're after the tree, and that rhymes with T, which stands for trouble, right here in Little Dove, Hachiman City. They're after the tree, and that rhymes with T, which stands for trouble. What the fuck is that from? Son of a bitch, I know what it is. Oh, it's from a fucking play, like a stage. What is it? Somebody will tell me. I know what it is, but I know what it's from. Like, I know it, but I don't remember, like, is it this? Anyway, I'll figure it out later. Christmas trees disappearing. A dark shadow wriggling just out of sight. Can our faithful heroes from St. Pigeonations put an end to this mystery before it puts an end to them? Please enter your name. We're going to go with Spacey, because that's what we do. Enter, I guess? This game's weird. Okay. Keep Tosaka. Yeah. Is Tosaka Spacey okay? Yes, it is. Yeah, like this one doesn't have like a save thing. You have to hit escape. Thank God I read that. Someone's like, "Oh, you have to hit escape if you want to save," and I'm like, "Thank God I read that tip." See what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna turn it down even more because it's Christmas music, and I don't want to like get Christmas music is copyright. I'm cringy. Okay. Robu! Ah, he's back! Hey, Ryota, what time you got? It's almost 6. Hey, you're not running late, are you? It's already dark out. Oh, this is in the cafe. Yay, our favorite budgie baby back. I mean, I know Rabu's a budgie, but I mean a cute little fluffy Mr. What's-His-Face. Anyway. Tell me about it. We're all talk about the nice autumn leaves and all just a few days back, and now I'm drained if it ain't winter. I'm darned if it ain't winter. Okay. Because it's Christmas, yeah. Dude, you guys need fucking... Ah! There he is! I just want to squeeze him. I love him so much. Anyway.
The Christmas even is just a few days away. Swift indeed is the passage of time.
You would know. Poor little birdie is probably dead. Well, I'd better be heading back. The zombie will be getting out of work soon.
Be careful, Mr. Rabu. There are all kinds of hooligans out and about at this time of night.
No sweat. Worst comes to worst, I can count on a zombie to save me. Riley.
Are you sure you're not relying on her a little too much? We put up our Christmas tree today. Please have a look at it as you leave.
You did? I never saw it on my way in. I'll have to get a real good look at it to make up.
Mr. Urashihara and I put a lot of time into decorating it. I hope you like it.
You bet I will. See you all around.
And December certainly does feel like the end of the year.
I mean, it is. So, like, Captain Obvious?
I wonder how much busier it'll be this time next year. You're a sophomore, correct? Have you been thinking about your plans for after graduation already?
No, not really. I just want to make sure I can take care of my mother.
Worries are an important part of youth as well. And sometimes problems will simply disappear as you try to solve them. You never know. Mr. Urashihara, can I ask you for some advice? I've had a lot on my mind. But of course. I'm more than happy to provide whatever assistance I...
Angel?
That came from out front. I believe it did. Let us go see what has happened.
He's so cute, I love him. I'm not sure if we're supposed to be Ryota, but I'm just gonna... It's pitch dark outside. It's hard to see anything, even with the lights from the cafe door. What on earth? Is that Rabu? Is he dead? A Latino budgigar is collapsed on the sidewalk.
Mr. Rabu! Are you alright? Have you been injured?
I let my guard down. They got me from behind.
And they got you? Do you need an ambulance? It must have been somebody selling a grudge from your biker gang days.
No, that's not it. There. The legendary Christmas thieves come to our town. The legendary Christmas thieves? What's that? A new TV show?
No, they're real. They're out in the streets right now, spreading misery and destruction.
The Grinches. Oh god, this is great.
They've been coming up on the news a lot, too. Haven't you seen the headlines? The Christmas thieves invade Little Dove Hachiman City at last.
Capital T, and that's tree, and that rhymes with T, and that spells trouble. Oh, I love that this game puts, like, random fucking references and shit. And I know that there's probably, like, some pop ones that I don't get, but I get the weird fucking ones. Why can't I remember what fucking play that's from? I don't know. It's a musical, obviously, because, you know, like, aren't they all? No, this is the first I've heard of them. I think. I mean, are we... Okay, this is an alternate timeline. Are we in our robot body, or are we normsies? I'm just gonna pretend we normsies. I don't want to be a robot. Especially not if our husbandos become husbandos. I don't want to, like, be in a robot body for our pretty boys. That would be weird. So, we'll pretend we're not. Again, they're not all dead and shit, so. Forget the thieves. This is the first time I've heard the name of this town. I guess it just never comes up in conversation or anything. That's a good point. I never knew what this town was called. You and me both. The more you know. The more you know. Welcome to 1980s PSAs. Did they show up every year? Do they show up every year at this time? I don't remember hearing about them last year. This is the first time they've come here. I don't know too much either, but apparently they move around each year. I worked at Mr. Urashihara's shop. Oh, that it was supposed to be me? I don't know. Anyway, I worked at Mr. Urashihara's shop, Torimi Cafe, during the summer. The job was only until August, but apparently he decided he could use help for December as well. The wilderness gets very cold this time of year, making it dangerous to come home late, so I left at Ryota this time. Okay. That, and I need time to study. Do we have to do study points and shit? I don't think so, because that wasn't in... I don't think I saw anything about that. And it sounds like Torimi Cafe is the mysterious thieves' latest victim. This smacks of drama. Drama, excitement, and adventure! I object! Oh, you got some Danganronpa in my game. What was that for? Just getting the feel for it. There's been an incident, right? I need to make sure my finger pointing is sufficiently dramatic for when I need to use it. Please don't go around pointing and shouting at stuff. You'll give me a heart attack. Tell me, who's the victim? And the suspect? The victim is Mr. Rabu. He was attacked from behind while texting a picture of Mr. Urashihara's Christmas tree to Wazami. And when we found him, the tree was gone. Hold on! What was that for? What do you mean, the tree was gone? Please don't shout everything. You can just ask. No, I mean, you've met me, right? I shout everything. This game, knows me. It's like it knows me. Hold on! You don't have to shout at me. Yes, I do. That's how we do things on this channel. I just yell. Very loud. This game works for me. Sorry. I got excited. Jeez. Oh, well, stealing the tree definitely implicates the Christmas thieves. Or the Grinch. I really hope they're green. Green birds. You must be wandering the town stealing any trees they see. It's horrible. Mr. Urashihara and I worked really hard to decorate that tree, too. And now all the customers who are looking forward to seeing it will be disappointed. Monstrous! How could they steal Mr. Urashihara's incredibly classy hand-decorated tree? Let's look for the thieves. Christmas is at the weekend. They must still be in town. Christmas is at the weekend. I love that. You translated literally Japanese. Christmas is at the weekend. It's on the weekend. On the weekend. That's how we say it in English. But they were like, 100% literal translation. At the weekend. Use your English. Okay. I wonder. They probably are still prowling around here looking for trees. Yes, I want to get Mr. Urashihara's tree back anyway. Let's find them, Spacey. We can start today. Come, Watson. Like Watson, pigeon. Come, pigeon. He's like, I'm a dove. Shh. You're a pigeon now. Anyway. I'm not sure who's talking. You two are awfully loud today. Can you not grant the rest of us a little peace and quiet? Probably Sakuya. Yeah. Oh, Sakuya, listen. They've appeared. The white demons stand poised to shatter the silence of that most holy night. Did we eat Angel? Because we seriously sound like we just ingested him into our brain, somehow. You can't just go around giving things nicknames like a certain someone next door, Spacey. Christmas trees are being stolen all around town, Sakuya. Maybe you've already heard. You must be referring to the drivel the local rag devoted an entire page to. Disgusting. Is there not more important news to be run now of all seasons? How telling is it that so much attention is devoted to such foolishness? You don't like Christmas, Sequoia? What? From where do you think I hail, plebeian? France, right?
Oh, of course. Christmas probably means a lot more to you than to us Japanese people.
And the council room is already decorated with the most fabulous tree. A labelle overlooks nothing. I've even disdained to place it near the window, so that the masses may gaze up at it in awe and wonder. That shit's getting stoled. Look at those fucking windows. Oh wait, be grateful. He who does not celebrate Christmas is no true bird. And that's the importance Christmas holds for us. I mean, if you're a partridge, but then you're like, I gotta spend the whole fucking season in a pear tree, motherfucker. Anyway. In other words, Sequoia gets extra jolly this time of year. Better take notes. Trees are being stolen from in front of shops and on the sidewalk and other easily visible places, so you should probably be careful too, Sequoia. Don't let it get stolen. Do not place me on the same level as you Orientals with your infantile understanding of private security. Did I not say I overlook nothing? I know not who this villain may be, but he shall step not 1 centimeter within my territory. The council room security is flawless, I tell you. Flawless! Oh, that shit's getting snatched like a fucking weave. Sequoia, we call that sort of line a flag here in Japan. Let's start our investigation by asking people around town, Ryota.
Good idea.
Let us know if you hear anything new or get robbed, Sequoia. Oh, God. Okay, we have a little derb because we say shit like that. Like, let us know if you hear anything or if you get robbed. Okay. But it's the funny, quirky, like, it's just the best kind. And I love us very much. This game is fun. These games are great. How many times must I tell you? My tree will not be stolen. Oh. Upon leaving the building, Ryota and I are greeted by the sight of Oko-san prancing about on the track. Prancing or maybe skipping? I'm not sure. At any rate, he appears to be in pointlessly high spirits. Ho 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 ho. Ho 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 ho. Coo. Coo ho 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 coo.
Hey, you're in a good mood today, son. Did something good happen?
We had to for all time's sake. I'm sorry. It's Christmas. Christmas is almost here.
What? Another Christmas fiend?
Is there something about Christmas that wakes the ancestral jollity inside a dove's heart? Wakes the ancestral jollity inside a dove's heart. Everything is sparkly on Christmas. Oko-san is excited. And everything smells like delicious food. Oko-san is very excited. I can't wait till our husbandos become people and we just see him in the giant cartoon fucking bird. It's gonna be weird as shit. Western pastry shops always look so tempting this time of year.
You spend a lot of time in department stores, right, son? Have you heard anything about the Christmas thieves?
Who? Villains out to steal Oko-san's delicious grub?
Villains out to steal pretty Christmas trees.
Christmas trees? Yes, Oko-san knows about them. The trees at Oko-san's favorite high society Seagull department store disappeared. Oh, yay! I'm sorry, but if we meet seagulls, all we're hearing, mine, 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 mine. You're welcome. I really fucking hope they put that in here. I don't know how old this game is. Was this before or after Finding Nemo? I don't know, but anyway. High Society Seagull Department Store. Do you know where that is, Ryota?
Yeah, I've worked at the samples table there. I'll show you the way.
Here we come, High Society Seagull Department Store. I love all the pictures of real birds. It's weird that those are our boyfriendos, but it's just so cute when they do this. Ooh, knocks everyone over. I want to go to the Opals. Department stores always feel a little unrealistic. A little decadent, maybe. It makes it so hard to go in.
They're okay, really. Just don't think about that and it'll be fine.
He read my mind?
And more importantly, well, we need to ask a clerk about the thefts.
So this is all in my head. I'm imagining this while we're passed out, dying. I get it. This is all a hallucination as we're dying because Ryota is slowly poisoning us to death without being aware of it. Okay, got it. Right. Excuse me? Yes. May I help you? Do you know where you are, young lady? This is the High Society Seagull department store, right? That's correct. The High Society Seagull department store. Say it once more. She's sounding a little bit too much like Sequoia. I'll fix that. The High Society Seagull department store. Good. And this store is of high society, by high society, and for high society. It's no place for obviously low society humans. Please leave. I object! This is blatant speciesism! Speciesism. I hope you're ready to swallow your words or defend them with steel, cretin. Draw, man. Draw before I stick you like a rotisserie chicken. What? Are you talking to you? Bird's looking at me like, the fuck? Oh, my neighbors are probably thinking, what the fuck, too? Calm down, Spacey. Getting into a fight here won't do us any good. Please don't act like San. Just what does Oko-san have that makes him so much more high society than me? Feathers? Please, we just want to ask you a question. We'll leave right away. Did the Christmas thieves really break into the store? They did not break into the store, no. And they were not allowed in. However, as you know, the store faces onto the street. And the 3 Christmas trees we had arranged outside were stolen. You don't know that they weren't allowed in. You don't know what they look like. Trees placed outside. Just like a Torimi Cafe. Yeah, it looks like they really aren't aiming for easy targets first. They seem to be quite crafty. I think this might get difficult, Ryota. I can feel the thrill of the chase. My hunter-gatherer blood boils. Right on time. I knew it was a good idea to ask you along. The stolen trees were of little value. We've already sent away for new ones. And do you think you can wait a little before setting them up? The thieves might come back. True, but Christmas is almost here. If not now, when would we put them out? Mine? Sorry. Christmas trees are just so much rubbish once it's the 26th. They're not rubbish. You can use them every year. Were there any witnesses? And the trees were in a blind spot between security cameras, so alas, we have nothing. Too busy staring down your own noses to look out the window, were you? I hope I never see you here again, young lady. I couldn't get her voice right. I hope I never see you here again, young lady. That should have been the voice she had. But it came out sounding a little bit too much like Sequoia, kind of transferred into him, and it just... So I fucked that up. I'm sorry. I'll do better if we see this bitch again. Well, that was a disappointment. About all we found out is that the thieves aim for the trees placed in vulnerable spots outside. Maybe we should leave. Hold on. Oh, fuck. There's no way to backtrack. Fuck. I wish you could save right now, but you can't. I can't click. The escape button doesn't work. Fuck. Okay. I should probably... well, we can just skip through and come back to this point and see the difference. So, stop by the furniture section, stop by the clothing section. We're going to do all 3, and I guess it doesn't matter because we're going to go... Okay, so we'll stop by the furniture... We'll leave the store. Hold on, let me see. I'm going to check the guide. I just want to see... That's not what I wanted. Ah, crap. Shit. Hold on. I want to go... Fine, view this. Hold on. This is what I want. I want to see where we end up. Okay. So if we leave the store, that's kind of where the story picks back up normally. If we stop by the furniture section, we get to talk to Kazuaki. If we stop by the clothing section, we talk to Ryota. And then they all leap back into leaving the store. So okay, let's go to the clothing section. We'll talk to Ryota. All these pretty clothes make me feel out of face. Out of face?
It's out of place and not face.
Okay, cool. He did it again. Can birds even wear clothes like these? Are they just for decoration? These are people clothes. Shops are always so pretty this time of year. I feel like I'm looking into a different world.
And they do look a little unreal.
Do you like Christmas, Spacey? My family's Shin Buddhist, so I've never really celebrated it, but I do like it when everybody's all festive.
I'm not exactly Christian, but I like the atmosphere too.
Actually, I don't think that many people celebrate it for religious reasons anymore. Ain't that the truth? What, you mean there's nothing religious about a fat man stuffing himself down his chimney and leaving you presents under your tree? Breaking and entering and leaving gifts? Let's see.
And there's all kinds of work this time of year too. I always end up really busy.
You dress up as Santa, right? Oh, fuck, I need to see that.
Yep.
With a miniskirt?
Yep.
Why does Ryota get all the female main character jobs? Right, because he was dressed like a fucking maid. The transvestite cafe. Fuck my life, I literally just played the other one, but that's still funny. And that must be fun. I'd like to try doing something cute and high school girlish like that sometime too. I'm not sure how costumes are high school girlish, but I can refer you. Oh, we could go together next year. Cosplaying as Santa right before junior year exams. Just thinking about it makes my heart flutter. There's nothing more to find here. Let's look somewhere else. Alright, where to next?
The thefts have gotten into the news. If we ask around, we should find some eyewitnesses.
Sounds good. Okay, this must be probably where it comes back in, maybe? What? Huh? Some glass object splinters with a monumental crash behind us as we make for the exit. I turn around and... The fuck? I hope we don't get fucking... I will be really upset if I load this and it gets copyright dinged for the Christmas music. Only because then I will have to re-record all of this. Can we turn this down a little bit more? Okay, that's better. I'm just going to turn it down a little bit. Okay, I'm going to save here. And what I want to do is... Oh, fuck. Shit. We have to play the whole game again. I didn't save in the very beginning like I should have. Alright, hold on. We're going to go back. We're going to do new game. Sorry. I should have saved. Okay. Oh, whoops. Oh, we could have just clicked. Oh. Alright, hold on. Alright, I think we can skip, and I'll see if... Hold on, I want to see something. This is not skipping nearly fast enough, but we can stop. Okay, cool. Alright, so I want to go back, and I'm going to save it right before that choice so we don't have to do this again. So sorry, you're going to waste a few minutes with me, but it's okay. Just suffer with me. It shouldn't be that long. I mean, we played a half an hour, but it shouldn't take, like, more than a couple minutes to skip through. I object. This is actually really fun. This one gets way fucking more insane. Like, already right off the bat, this is... The other ones you kind of had to get into the end, and then you're like, this is starting to get fucking crazy. Like, you go down Ryota's route, and you're like, okay, it's normal. We're dating birds. It's weird, but it's okay. And then everybody else is just spun the fuck off into Crazy Town. You know, I mean, Sakuya's wasn't bad. He, like, runs away from home, right? Oko-san, turns into fucking pudding. The fuck? But, yeah, so. Okay, so. Okay, so this didn't take that long. So like, what, a minute or two? Okay, hold on. I'm just going to skip right here. Right on time. Okay, hold on. I just don't want to accidentally, I want to save right before that choice, so we can just see everything so we don't have to come back. So I think it all leaps back into when you meet the little chicken nuggets there. Maybe we should leave. Okay, hold on. Save. I'm going to save that. We'll just save it here. Okay, so now we already stopped by, okay, so leave the store runs directly into them, right? There's nothing more to find here. Let's look somewhere else. Okay. We've already done that. There's no point in doing that one because of things. So let's go to the furniture section. So we've seen the two options. Wow, what a bed! I'm not sure this was even fit inside my cave house. Just what kind of mansions does the high society live in? There are humidifiers, hot water bottles, and other thermal frivolities lined up nearby. Winter goods are awfully fancy. Maybe I should indulge in something. A bonfire alone just doesn't say decadent. Hey, Spacey, look over there. A disturbingly familiar quail is fast asleep on a display bed. Oh, fucking course. Okay. Okay. Discover Kazuaki if you go to the furniture section. Never even occurred to me that he's passed the fuck out. We see the beds. Never even occurred to me, even though now we're in the furniture department. We're staring at beds. He's a narcoleptic. Didn't see that coming, and I should have. Sir, you can't just crash in a department store. You're a grown-up now. You need to take care of yourself. Oh, if it isn't Tosaka and Kawara. Oh, what is it? Did you want to talk about career plans? Are you fully awake, sir? Oh, we're not at school. Oh, good heavens, so we aren't. You might have been here until closing time if we hadn't happened by. Oh, yes. It's been so cold recently, I was thinking maybe I should buy a new bed. It does get very chilly after dark. Make sure not to catch cold, you two. Mr. Nanaki crawls out of the bed and wobbles off towards a table covered in wool blankets of various dimensions. Blankets? I bet my Casio Mini he'll fall asleep on that too. There's nothing more to find here. Let's look somewhere else. Okay. All right, where to next? Thefts have gotten into the news. If we ask around, we should find some eyewitnesses. It sounds good. What? Huh? Some glass object splinters with the monumental crash behind us as we make for the exit. I turn around and... Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! What are those? They look a little like doves, but not really. They're like fucking chicken nuggets. Are they? Maybe they are doves. In any case, a pair of bizarre white creatures are bludgeoning themselves against a number of glass Christmas trees and reindeer. Maybe they just really love Christmas a lot. What are those? Are they doves? I'm not sure. Wait, isn't he a pigeon? He's a pigeon, isn't he? So I was right. Come, pigeon! Watson, pigeon. Get it? Oh, see? Okay. I've never seen anything like them. Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! That's gonna hurt if they have to talk a lot. The creatures frolic throughout the Christmas display like fuzzy wrecking balls, leaving behind nothing but broken glass and lost profits. There! The white children! Oh dear, that's no good! I thought it was the Gull Guard both times, so I may have read it wrong. You two! Where are your parents? Merry Christmas! In any case, I'll have to take you to the employees' lounge. High society does have rules. Merry Christmas? That's gonna suck. I'm sorry I did that. And the creatures trailed dejectedly after the security guard. What were those? I can't believe people let their kids run loose like that.
I'd love to see the parents' faces when they get billed.
I just assumed they were the Christmas thieves. I mean, I'm just making that assumption here, right? I guess Christmas gets everyone pretty excited. It's sort of like demons which rampage during the full moon. I love how fucking randomly insane we are. Ryota and I spent some time asking around town, but no one had ever caught sight of the thieves. Apparently, trees aren't just being stolen from outside, but from inside houses as well. If only we knew what the culprit looked like. I'm gonna guess it's the fucking Nuggets. It might not be, but I'm just saying, like, all of a sudden they just suspiciously showed up and they're breaking shit. They showed up with the magical breaking noise that Angel usually has.
Thank you for your efforts. We searched around where we had the tree, but we couldn't find any clues. I'm sorry, Mr. Urashihara.
You didn't see them either, Mr. Urashihara. Urashihara is so fucking hard to say.
Correct. By the time Mr. Kawara and I got outside, the tree was already gone.
He's so fucking cute. He's a little. Don't you just want to snuggle? You just want to pet him? Oh my god.
That said, was there something else? Please look at this. Mr. Rabu sent it to me a few minutes ago.
Mr. Urashihara proffers his cell phone. A smartphone! Fancy. Oh, the little birds on the table. See, I told you. Doesn't that look like they're fucking little egg kids? You mean these shadows are...
Mr. Rabu said he took it just before he was rendered unconscious. The suspicious shadows carrying away the tree. And they must be the culprits.
Those silhouettes look awfully familiar. But maybe it's just my imagination. Look, ready? Can you see the little bird snuggling on the table? It's so cute. I love it. Probably nothing. I wouldn't have gotten this far in the vicious food chain if I were worried about little things like that. There are two of them, then. And they're awfully small. Though it's a little hard to see in this picture.
Mr. Rabu has always been one for strange local phones, so it would seem that the resolution is not particularly high.
That does seem like him.
This will help us a lot, Mr. Urashihara. Thank Mr. Rabu for us, too.
How is he doing right now?
Zami is taking care of him.
Rabu always seems a little bit incapable, or like he's in a subtly bad position. Sort of like he's always stuck being a background character. Oh, game. You funny. It's not much, but we found a clue. We'll back up the trail tomorrow morning. It's like he's always a background character in a game. Huh. Later that evening at St. Pigeonations. Later that evening at St. Pigeonations. We have to, it's tour guide Spacey. Sorry. I was trying to get my announcer voice, but. Salutations, Mr. One. It's rather chilly tonight, isn't it? You're still... Oh, ahem. He's Mr. One, so... You're still here, Sakazaki Yuya. Haven't you been instructed to leave with the other students, excepting emergencies? There's a little something going on, actually. Aside from the usual. And what would that be? If he's Mr. Leon, or whatever... JB Leon. Leon JB. Whatever. He can have his normal voice. But when he's One, he has the fucking Galen voice. That's how we do shit here, okay? Until I get really tired and I can't manage his voice, and then I'm like, fuck it, we're going into his normal voice. There have been orders to investigate the Christmas thieves. High priority. That's the string of thefts involving Christmas trees, isn't it? It's not as if they're growing legs and walking away after all. They might be, you don't know. You've seen this game, right? And it's a little hard to imagine them spontaneously disappearing. And what is a night of sexy and ludicrous discussions of sweet holiday love without a sparkling tree? God, I love our slut so much. I'm quite happy to take up the job to defend everything the ladies and gentlemen of the town have worked so hard to prepare for this special season. You certainly seem eager enough. It's good to have a little zeal, but don't go letting your guard down just because the case in question is completely idiotic. One, fucking smartest one, and he's like, this is stupid. What the fuck is going on? Right? I'm with you. Head pats.
We never know who may have laid traps for us where.
Roger that. I'll carve it into my pigeon heart, Mr. One. I'll go take a look at a few things then. And there's a tree here on campus, after all.
The first I've heard of it. Where's it set up?
In the student council room. You can see it from the grounds. Sakuya must want to show off with his big, fine, all-natural tree. He doesn't let anybody touch it, but you can always see it in his window. It's really quite childish.
Nothing wrong with a little vanity while he's still young. To a point, at least.
I can't keep it up. I can't. Anyway, I'll go take a look at the council room and then head into town. I'll send my report to HQ later. Adieu.
The Christmas thieves. Stealing the town's festivity is hardly an admirable pursuit. I suppose I'll see if I can rustle up any gadgets to give Sakazaki a hand.
It's just funny you're coming from him with that voice. The council room certainly has gotten some fancy renovations since Sakuya arrived. But this is him I'm dealing with. It'll look like sneaking in is going to be hard. But knowing him, he'll have overlooked something obvious. What was that? But this could be bad. I smell explosives. What? It's cold. Really cold. The morning air this time of year is dangerous indeed. It makes my nose hurt. The birds are all in full winter plumage. I wonder if it's like wearing a down comforter everywhere. I wish I had winter plumage. Sadly, my skin is as bare and tender as my heart, so I might as well hurry up and get to school. Huh? There's an awful lot of activity on the grounds today. A crowd of birds is milling around the sides of the building. Stay calm, everyone. It may be dangerous, so don't get too close. Let's make sure nobody gets hurt, all right? Mr. Nanaki, what's happened? It must be bad if you're up and about and wide awake at this time of day. Oh, God, we funny.
Oh, good morning, Tosaka. Well, it looks like the thieves broke in, I suppose.
The thieves? Could he mean...
That's right, the Christmas thieves. Apparently they broke in last night. It seems they took the tree from the student council room.
Nice work, Sakuya! Nice flag retrieval! But Sakuya looked so self-satisfied when he was talking about his perfect security. What happened?
Well, I'll look up.
Up? As in, up at the council room? Blasted a hole in the fucking door. The council room's window, or rather, its wall, is blasted open. This is fucking amazing. Wow, they're not just thieves now. I bet they had to break at least 5 more laws to pull that off.
They certainly do seem to want Christmas trees. And they would have been better off just asking him, though.
Huh? The tree was placed near that window, right? If they broke in like this... Ah! I let my gaze drop as I was lost in thought and see something white on the ground. It's extremely hard to tell with it mixed in with the broken glass and bits of plaster, but it looks like some sort of fur. It's not a feather. It looks like something that came off of a stuffed animal, or maybe some sort of mammal. She called the chicken nuggets fluffy. But I'm the only mammal in the school. This could be a valuable clue. Standing here won't help me find anything out, though. I need to get Sakuya to tell me exactly what happened. I might as well check a few other things along the way. Where to first? Okay, hold on. Okay, so... Alright, this is why we're going to use... Okay, so... If we go to the council room, if we go to the library, then we go to the student council room. So if we go to the student council room, we just missed this library scene. So... The guide is really only helping us make sure we get all the content. So we'll go to the library, and then we'll automatically go to the council room, and then we don't have to worry about that choice. It's cold. The library is cold enough to kill someone in the winter.
You're looking pale.
Oh, good, you're here.
Did you expect otherwise?
I always come to see you around lunch and after school. I wasn't sure you'd be here this early.
I'm always here. In the morning and in the evening. And every time between. Is there a problem?
I wonder if the background, I mean, obviously, I'm thinking the background music was in the first game, but it sounds familiar and not like I heard it in the first game. It sounds like I heard it in something else. But maybe it really is just registered in my subconscious from the first game, and it's weird. I don't know. Anyway, of course not. I'm here to see you after all. Even though you're clearly uncomfortable in here, you've been shivering since you came in. It really is cold in here. They don't turn the heating on until later, after all. I think my ears are frozen. Don't you want to do whatever you came in here for quickly and go somewhere warm then? Yes. Some thieves broke into the building last night. I was wondering if you saw them. Thieves? Yep, they came sometime between evening yesterday and morning today. I think. Anyway, they broke into the student council room. They're like messing up. Tim, you messing shit up. I haven't seen anything. And the council room is somewhat removed from here. Okay. Sorry. I guess I can't help. No, don't worry about it. Sorry for bothering you this early, Nageki. Oh, here, you can have this. It's a disposable pocket warmer. I was going to use it today, but I forgot all about it. Even with your feathers, you shouldn't let yourself get too cold. Use it if you feel chilly. All right. Bye. Apaga's like, I'm dead. Maybe we don't know that. Like, cold is still cold, even with winter plumage, after all. Wait. Nageki doesn't seem anywhere near as fluffy as the others, even now. Am I imagining things? Or maybe he's just the slender type.
What, you got? It's not winter, it's summer, but you're all puffed up like you have winter plumage. I know, it's fucking cold in here, isn't it?
The council room is wrapped in an unusually serious atmosphere. As if a robbery weren't enough, there was even a bombing. Out of those two, the latter is almost certainly the more worrying. Spacey! Oh, Ryota, good morning. As you can see, Sakuya has magnificently recovered the flag he raised the other day. As expected of an aristocrat. Yeah, that was definitely a first-class flag retrieval. He certainly got me looking at the thefts more seriously. Now then, on to the crime scene! Come, Pigeon! Wow. Sequoia's flawless security has been completely destroyed. What is this lunacy? Do you mean to tell me that bombing school buildings is common practice in this barbaric land? No, I don't think it is. I've never seen anything like this before. This is beyond the pale. Who conceived this wretched plot? Who? Wasn't your security perfect, Sequoia? I thought you said it was on a completely new level compared to our primitive concepts. It was perfect. Around the door, at least. What kind of rascal blows their way in through the wall? If they're going to break in, why not act with some semblance of decency and come in through the door? Blowing up the window isn't exactly a common way of forcing an entry, but isn't it a little bit of a problem if there's only security on the front door? Did you see the criminals at all, Sakuya? No. I, too, only learned of this upon arriving this morning. But, look at that. He gestures at the corner by the window. There's a pile of blackened stuff on the floor. What is that? Wait, is that the Christmas tree? Or what's left of it? Looks like it got blown up along with the window. I was wondering if something had happened to the tree. It was right next to the window and wall that got blown up after all. Nothing left but ashes. And they've left a criminal ultimatum next to it. An ultimatum? And they haven't done that before, have they? Let's take a look. We oopsed. We're very sad. The tree went boom. Sorry. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas.
We oopsed. We're very sad. The tree went boom. Sorry. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas.
I'm gonna hate myself for that too, don't worry. We oopsed. It's supposed to be oopsied? It looks like oopsed. Oopsied would have an I. We're very sad the tree went boom. Sorry? It's a little lonely, but we're... Oh, it's a little lonely, but we're taking Mr. Sparkly Star? Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. I do not see Sparkly Star on there. Both shit.
That's the ultimatum?
It reads more like a kid's note apologizing for breaking Auntie Mildred's antique vase. Those scoundrels! To take the tree topper, the most valuable part, and run. Tree topper?
The star that sits at the very top of the tree.
Oh, so that's what it's called. They destroyed the tree and stole the topper. And this is a dreadful affront to my illustrious name. I swear I shall seek them, find them, and impose upon them strict judgments. That would be vigilantism, Sequoia. Japan is a constitutional nation. You can't do that. But it's not as if I don't see where he's coming from. If I spent that much time and effort decorating something just to have someone blow up the room it's standing in, I'd be pretty angry too. Mr. Urashihara's tree stolen, Sequoia's tree reduced to cinders and the topper stolen. We have to make sure these tragedies don't repeat. Okay, so they're little chicken nugget children. I don't think they're trying to destroy Christmas. I think they're trying to hoard Christmas because they love Christmas. I think they're just mentally challenged children. Because they're like, bad, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas! And they're smashing into things. Ah! It just sounds like they're not all there mentally. That's all I'm saying. No, we can't really find the culprits just from this apology or Christmas card or ultimatum or whatever it is.
Let's ask Mr. Oni if he saw anything. He's on night shift, so he should have been here.
Oh, good plan. Lead us there, Tosaka. Stop treating me like your underling, you satin pants prairie chicken. Satin pants prairie chicken. Oh, I love this game.
Hey, you two go ahead.
I'll stay here and see if I can find any more clues. See you in a little while, Ryota. It's awfully cold in here. I guess with a hole that large in the wall, I might as well be outside. Oh, that's Ryota. Sorry, God, I was reading. It's awfully cold in here. I guess with a hole that large in the wall, I might as well be outside. Dr. Iwamine?
I hadn't expected to see you here.
I came to see the corpse.
What corpse?
Where'd you hear there was a corpse? Oh, no corpse. And here I had my hopes up. Please don't say that with such a genuinely dejected look on your face. Well, no matter. It still is quite the fascinating crime scene. I suppose I shall look around. Please don't mind me. I have no intention of interfering with you. I see no reason to tamper with the evidence. Just yet. Alone with the doctor in a half-collapsed room. I hope I make it out of here alive. That's kind of almost the perfect... Do you feel like that was the perfect Christmas music for fucking the doctor? For Dr. Loaf? It was like... It's literally like... Is that from the Nutcracker? Anyway. Excuse us. What is this depressing room? It's the maintenance office. Mr. One's night quarters are here, too. I think it's comfy. It feels very lived-in. Comfy. Huh. Let us do whatever we're here for and leave, before the poverty and reprehensibility of it rub off. Reprehensibility rub off. I read reprehensibility really fucking, like, amazingly. I'm like, wow. It's not like I've never heard of reprehensibility before, but it's like, oh, okay, that's what it is. How many times do you see that in writing? Not often. Anyway. Mr. One? Are you in here? Salutations, mon ami. And did you come to visit me? Yuya? He's sitting at a low tea table. Oh no. The irresponsible and slightly worn out Yuya might be just a little bit too attractive. Might be too attractive. Yeah, he's my favorite in the game because he's the glasses character. He's a slut. Not gonna lie, Dr. Loaf is kind of fun too. But he's just, I don't know if I love him or he's just fun. I knew it. A place as disgusting as this is bound to draw disgusting company. And a very fine morning to you too, Sequoia. We came to talk to Mr. One. What brought you here, Yuya? I'm holding down the fort while One is out. Out? Immediately after a break-in? Suspicious indeed. I suggest we apprehend him at the first opportunity. You misunderstand. He's taking care of a few things so our investigation of the theft can go more smoothly. After all, he and I both saw... Yuya and One? You saw the crime in progress? What? We did indeed. It's not easy being a hero of justice. The trouble always seems to come to you. Why did you not notify me immediately? Filthy mongrel! Notify you how? I've been asking for your phone number for months, and you always blow me off. Gah! Did you see the culprits, Yuya? Yes, fearsome foes indeed. Stick your beaks too far into this and you could lose them. Don't say I haven't warned you. How like you, mongrel, to cower in this filthy hovel out of fear. I, for my part, shall find those wrongdoers and have my revenge. I, too, swear to retrieve the stolen trees, on my honor as a hunter-gatherer. How brave of you. Let me reward your courage with a little evidence. Yuya picks up one of a number of photographs lined up on the table and holds it out to us. They were already on their way out when I arrived at the scene, and alas, I was unable to keep their trail. But I'm a professional and I couldn't just let them get away. I made sure to capture them on film. These are the culprits. I told you. What are these? White things. Oh! See? They shock even a bold lady of hunter-gatherer origin. And that's not it, Yuya. I know these creatures. Oh? Are they friends of yours? Who are they? And where do they live? Tell me this instant. I don't know who they are exactly. Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! They're just mentally challenged little egg things. You too? Where are your parents? Merry Christmas! In any case, I'll have to take you to the employees' lounge. High society does have rules. I just love how it's not even like little chickens or anything. It's just like literally hand-drawn things. Merry Christmas? These are the two things who got scolded by the security guard in the high society Seagull department store. Aren't they? They were caught breaking things in the Christmas section of a department store yesterday and got taken away by security. What it looks like they'll go after anything with Christmas on it. Though I can sympathize with their enthusiasm for the holy night. We thought they were only going after easy targets, but it looks like once they get sight of something, But it looks like once they get a sight of something, they won't rest until it's theirs or destroyed. The entire city is filled with Christmas decorations. We have no way of knowing where they'll strike next, and there's no way of ambushing them. Not necessarily. We could lure them easily with an extravagant tree in an obvious place, don't you think? They've got guts, but they don't seem particularly intelligent. I agree with Yuya. I think we should try to bait them. And then it's settled. And the best bait would be the finest tree in the city. Right, Sakuya? The finest tree in town? Do you know of a good one, Sakuya? Are you suggesting we use the LaBelle family's Christmas tree as a lure, mongrel? I had to breathe in the middle of that sentence. That was weird. Of course! Given how much work you put into the council room tree, he almost certainly has a gorgeous and decadent tree at home. It seems like the best choice. And you aren't about to just let them get away with having burned your other tree, are you? Of course not. Where's your tree set up, Sakuya? In the main salon. It's not visible from outside. It would take a great deal of time and labor to move it outside and redecorate it. I do not think that's a realistic option. We'll have to rely on newspaper ads and word of mouth then. The LaBelle family moved here to Little Dove Hachiman City from France is displaying its gorgeous Christmas tree to the public, or something. Who said anything about opening the mansion to the public? Why not take the opportunity to show off a little? It's your first Christmas here after all, and it should help spread the LaBelle family's reputation. Come on, Sakuya! Open it up to the whole city! Let every birdie know you have an extravagantly decorated tree at home. The thieves should hear the rumors and they'll come to see. And then we can catch them. Very well. I shall assist you. Cool. I'll get everything ready for an announcement in the evening papers. Something like, the LaBelle family's Christmas tree is open for the public viewing tonight. All Christmas enthusiasts welcome. Oh, we'll be fine, right? That sounds good. But what kind of super high school student are you to have that much clout with the local newspaper companies? Any male dove would become super for... Oh, any male dove would become super for a lady as lovely as yourself, mon ami. I shall be off then. Adieu. A loose-tongued cur. You just laying the bait for us, so... Should we work on a plan to catch the thieves at your house, Sequoia? A reasonable suggestion. We shall plan our strategy after school, then. Perfect place to end it. I am having way too much fucking fun with this. I just want to be like, I can't come to work. I need to play this game. I need a goddamn day off. I cannot. This is too much. I can't even tell you. Like, oh my fucking god. It's so fucking great. Anyway, I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.